Hey, what's up guys? Tyson Deskins coming to you from 419 Golf. And I just kind of wanted to explain to you what 419 Golf's all about, kind of share with you where I've came from, right? And like most players who I've come across over the last handful of years, I was like most of you, 10, 15 years ago. I was that golfer who was continuing to strive to want to be better, to learn more. What is that next thing that's going to take me to the next level in my game, right? And I was really lucky to be able to have a mentor. My first mentor, really, my dad, Tim Deskins, master certified instructor through Golf Teachers and Coaches of America, and I was able to watch him give thousands of golf lessons over the years, and lucky enough to sometimes run the video camera and press slow motion back in the day with the VHS as he's drawn lines with a dry erase marker on a 19-inch tube TV, right, to help players get better. He was one of the first, kind of in the area using video analysis back in the day. And so, I was lucky to really learn from him and take my game to basically a scratch level, and play pretty good golf. It then kind of became a point where I wanted to know more, right? And I literally started traveling the country, seeking out the best instructors that I could find, some of the best in the world. And from state to state, ventured across many different philosophies, many different coaching styles. And I was really lucky to be able to learn from some really amazing people. And I didn't really realize at the time what I was doing. As I look back now, I know what I was trying to do. I was really trying to see how the best instructors, the so-called best instructors, structured their lessons, how they did it. And I would leave many of those lessons frustrated that I just spent a lot of money taking lessons and the guy moved my ball position a half an inch. Like, that's what I would get out of it. There was very little during that time that I would take away and say, oh, this is really going to change my game. Then I was lucky enough to kind of hook up with a guy down in Dublin, Ohio, Kyle Morris, voted the best golf instructor in the state of Ohio the last couple of years, and owns the golf room in Dublin. And when I left there that first time, and I don't even remember how long ago it was now, but 6, 7 years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago, when I left there that first time, it was a light bulb moment for me. This is how people need to learn. Kyle's a young guy, super bright guy, studied under Mike Bender, one of the best instructors to ever live. And it really was a light bulb moment for me. So I was lucky to take, a handful of lessons from Kyle. I was lucky to be able to go down and kind of shadow Kyle when he's working with other players and really learn how Kyle structured his lessons. And since then, it's just kind of grown. The list of instructors that I can call friends and mentors, literally from around the world, is pretty long. And I'm very thankful to those guys, those golf instructors. It's what I love about the golf instruction industry in today's world is the best in the world. If you're willing to ask the questions and if you're willing to kind of put yourself out there, they are willing to share their information. They want others to be better. And I have always been the type where if I want to get good at something, just kind of like my dad, if I want to get good at something, I'm going to figure it out. And I'm going to go right to the source. I'm going to go right to the best of the best. It's just how I've always been. I've never been awestruck by the best. I want to figure out, how did you get that good? How did you get to where you're at? And so I've spent thousands of hours over the last 6, 7, 8 years learning and studying from these guys. I've spent thousands of dollars, that number's much higher than that, ask my wife, on gaining that knowledge. I've spent a lot of time, I've spent a lot of money kind of gaining the knowledge. And I'll be honest with you, and I say this all the time to people, when I first started giving golf lessons, and specifically when I first started giving golf lessons with technology, with a radar, with a launch monitor, I gave a lot of shitty golf lessons in the early stages, okay? I kind of knew all of the ball flight laws, I knew all of this stuff. I didn't really know how to transfer that to help people get better. I will tell you, over the last few years, learning from these people and learning by teaching with the technology, one of the best instructors on the planet told me one time, he said, Tyson, if you want to get good at becoming an instructor, you've got to teach, and you've got to teach a ton. And I've really been able to do that the last few years, and he was 1,000,000% correct. The more that I've taught, the better I've become. And there is no doubt in my mind, any golfer who comes into 419 Golf, whether you're brand new, whether you're a PGA Tour player, I'm going to be able to help you take your game to the next level. I'm really lucky to be able to work with some great junior golfers, some college players, some PGA professionals, and there's no doubt that I can help any level of player reach their goals or take their game to the next level. So I encourage all of you, and I thank everyone for all of the support over the last few years. My partners, Ryan and Jen out, I appreciate you guys so much. All the students that have trusted me to help them with their game, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. And I just encourage everyone, if you're curious about golf lessons, if you're curious about indoor golf, go to 419golf.com, book a session, come in, walk in off the street, check us out. We'll be more than willing to kind of explain to you what we do, who we are. You're gonna see that this is not what you think it is. All right. I'm a big believer in having fun in these lessons, and in having you as the student enjoy the process of getting better. And you'll see when I'm working with people, and especially the younger kids, I'm a 10-year-old kid. We're having fun. We're hollering. We're hooting. It is not what you think it's going to be. So go to our website, 419golf.com. Check us out. Book a session. I would love to help you take your game to the next level and be a part of your golfing journey. And again, to everyone out there for your support, thank you.